And the front line, of course, features Caron Butler in his 9th year from Connecticut, Dirk Nowitzki in his 13th season from Würzburg, Germany. Ancient point guard Beno Udrih starts alongside Tyreek Evans. Up front, Dante Green and
starting guards at the 1 and 2 spot. I really do.
Underway in Sacramento at Arco Arena. Dirk with it, down low against Jason Thompson. Dirk with a jumper over Thompson, and he hits. Went 12 of 18, scored 26 last night. Evans with a post up against Stevenson. The kick out, Dante Green, third-year forward out of Syracuse, drills the basket. And last year. Only playing him 3 times this year. Tyreek Evans on the drive. Tipped in, no. Jason Thompson probably fouled Chandler after the second try. No whistle. Kidd uses a Chandler screen. Butler on a drive and kick. Stevenson, the right corner, as we've said many times before. That's the sweet spot, and the 3 goes right down the well.
He's got his
is there. Mavericks this year have the 2nd best road record in the NBA, coming into tonight's play at 7-1 away from American Airlines Center. Tied the game with that jump shot as Dirk drives the lane. Had it knocked away. Udrih on the fast break. Dante Green. Cut. And a fast break basket for Green gives Sacramento the lead. Stevenson a 3-pointer and good. Deshaun Stevenson came into the game tonight, 3rd in the league. It's the last year. Last season, Deshaun Stevenson in 64 games with Dallas and Washington shot 21% from the 3-point line. He's 51% this year.
A heck of a drive by Evans right there. Well, I think minutes certainly has something to do with that, and the fact that the coaches and Stevenson's teammates.
Big dunk by Tyson Chandler. Pardon me, Bob, but a huge flush by Chandler puts the Mavs back in front.
His coaches, he allows them to coach, and he's the head coach, and he's a good one, but he doesn't have a problem listening.
3-point play because of the Udrih foul on Chandler, and for Sacramento early on, it's Green and Evans that are getting it done. Green has 7, Evans has 4, and we're all square at 11. A little over 4 minutes into the game. Stevenson on the drive in the lane, got bumped, shot was blocked, out of bounds off Sacramento. The outset, Sacramento, a poor defensive team. Only 2 teams ranked worse in terms of opponent field goal percentage. And they're 19th in scoring defense. They allow 101.5 per game. Dribble drive, Udrih down low to DeMarcus Cousins with a foul against the basket. And they put Cousins and Beno Udrih in. And it's because early on, Sacramento has a little bit of flow and a little bit of scoring punch to their offense now. Inside, Butler dunks, good find, Dirk. Butler slams it home, and the Mavs are back within 1.
There's Dirk Nowitzki this time with an excellent pass.
Cutting into the lane, Udrih. The kick out to Dante Green for 3, and he hits it. Butler draws the defense and finds Chandler diving down the lane. Got the score and 1. And then it's Butler gets the favor returned by a teammate. Dirk found him for the slam. Mavs are down by 4. No lineup changes for either team. Stevenson, a couple of 3s so far. He'll drive it off the Chandler screen. Throws it back to Dirk. Shot clock at 1. He got it away and scores.
Paul Westphal just shakes his head at the other end of the floor, along with a lot of other people. What a move by Nowitzki.
DeMarcus Cousins, the lob pass. The big man showing off passing skills. He finds Jason Thompson for the alley-oop. 5 on the shot clock. 3 posts for Butler against Dante Green. A fadeaway from the corner is no good. And the rebound is claimed by Beno Udrih. A Sacramento team with some spring in their step tonight as Evans drives and gives them a 6-point lead. 40 left of the first quarter. Sacramento has made 9 of their first 14 shots. Chandler screens, Terry lobs, and it's Chandler with a rim-rocking finish.
Well done.
Inside to DeMarcus Cousins. The rookie from Kentucky makes a strong move to the basket, scores it, and is fouled.
Position they're in as relates to wins and losses. And you have to have a little bit of that amnesia in this league to survive, and you got to forget all about it and play the next night.
Cousins got the three-point play. Terry, though, nice right through the Sacramento defense. Haywood just went in for Chandler, who picked it. Sacramento in front. Cousins down on the block. Faces up Haywood, now back to the basket, then spins and hits the jumper on the baseline. Caron Butler has been named an All-Star twice in his career, only participated in the game one time. Got taken off the Eastern Conference roster once because of injury. His teammate in Washington at the time was Brendan Haywood, and now, of course,
I anticipate that those two numbers will get corrected,
to say the least. That one comes up short. Udrich throws it down on the block to Carl Landry. Landry with a crowd in the lane, and he gets capped by Brendan Haywood on the... Shot clock is at 8. Baseline, Udrich, Evans, three-pointer, and good. Two guys who are not good three-point shooters in Green and Evans. Haywood puts it on the floor, goes to the basket, Cousins blocked in. DeMarcus Cousins has to Evans on the block against Kidd. Evans drives the lane. Evans puts it up and scores.
Evans is having a field day here. A lot of people compare Evans to Derrick Rose of Chicago with the ability to drive the ball and finish.
To the basket, Marion from Jason Terry. Missed the chippy, followed by Haywood. And that gets Dallas back within 9 as Sacramento misses a 3. As Green had made his first 2. And the Mavericks here late in the first quarter attack the basket. And it is an offensive foul called on Caron Butler. Going into the game, here is Butler on the drive. Oh, I don't know about that because I think Green's left heel was on the line.
I think it was too.
On the restricted. Evans into the lane. Looks for Cousins. Found him, missed the dunk. Jason Terry leaked out, but Udrich gets back on defense to steal. Now Udrich on the drive into the lane to Cousins, who scores and is fouled. Cousins has a chance for his third three-point play of the first quarter.
So far, that's exactly what's happened.
Cousins have had an obvious impact on this Kings team. Correa to Jason Terry. Didn't hit a 3 last night, but gets it going early tonight. Terry's first triple down the well, and it gives him 5 and trims it down to a 9-point game.
Mavericks have some work to do in this one.
Evans tries to answer back and does.
He spent all summer shooting a ton of jump shots.
3-second differential. Haywood screens. Terry drives. Dirk chased off the three-point line. Terry went to the vacated area and hits another 3, beating the shot clock buzzer.
It's a great
shot attempt in the second quarter as Sean Marion was off target. Cutting, Dante Green from Cousins. Green slams it home.
He is a good passer. Good passer last year at Kentucky. He can pass the ball, and he gets a good look at cutters.
Terry went to Dirk, who flings up a shot as he got fouled. Sent at the line. First of 2 is good.
Jason Terry's been talking to his...
He's going to have to go to someone off the bench here pretty soon, here early in the second quarter.
He's telling you, we need to win. I may have to go with these guys as long as I can.
If they keep shooting like that, Dante Green's third 3 this year. And Green has gone 3 for 4 from deep. Dirk with a shot fake. The escape dribble over Carl Landry gets the bucket. Just missed.
No, I know what you mean. But that's what happens in the NBA sometimes, and you've got to be prepared for that.
That's a steal by Dante Green as Terry got down into the paint. Evans with a long 2-point jumper. He is 7, over 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the only other players to do that as rookies, Oscar Robertson, Michael Jordan, and LeBron. Baseline, Dirk scores. Back to a 10-point game, defensive end. Marion the defender against Evans. He'll lob it, and Green cuts to the basket. He still has not gone with it. One lineup change in well over a quarter, and it's Landry who had to come in because Jason Thompson got 2 fouls. Barea drives, got it poked away. Dirk picks up the loose ball, hard drive, and scores with a foul on DeMarcus Cousins. And Dirk does that, completing the three-point play. Kings have missed a couple of shots their last times down. Here is Evans with another miss. DeMarcus Cousins, though, with a strong offensive rebound, and up in traffic, he gets the finish. Down low to Dirk. Landry, the defender. And Dirk flings up a shot. The prayer was answered. He thought he was going to get a whistle.
No, it's Dirk. What are you going to say? Mavericks need stops. Boy, he's getting where he wants to go.
Evans had it blocked out of bounds. Screened by Dirk. Barea deals it back to Dirk. Hard drive. Nowitzki finds Haywood for the slam dunk.
That's a great pass by Nowitzki on dribble penetration.
Misfired out of the corner. Spin dribbled by Barea. Dirk drives it again. Fading over to Landry. Got the bounce. Oh, ho, ho.
Soft's part of his secret.
And now Dirk, with all of his great shooting going on tonight by Sacramento, Dirk is 7 of 8 with 17 points. Runner by Dante Green is good. Team now. It's one thing to do it for a half. Dirk doing it, we've seen it hundreds of times. Drive, Barea with a score. He got fouled. Let's go back to the first quarter. This basket, one of 7 made tonight. A little turnaround fadeaway just below the free throw line. That gave Dirk 4 points on the night, and it moved him past Hal Greer, and he's 26 now in NBA history in career points. As we look at the Ford facts, each name in the game of basketball and in the NBA that Dirk has moved past. He is the person who is partly responsible for one of the most famous play-by-play calls in NBA history. Here is a block. I'll get to that in a minute.
Good defensive play by Marion. Outstanding defensive play.
Yes. 50 to 46, beg your pardon. Marion, little stutter step, gets into the lane and lays it in.
Excellent comeback by Dallas. Tough. They really are. The Mavericks are just really a tough club.
Over the top pass, Jason Thompson got fouled and will go to the free throw line with history because he threw the inbounds pass on John Marie of the great Johnny Mose.
Because I've heard you do it before. That's very unlike Caron Butler.
Jason Thompson, no good. Mavericks in transition with a chance, but Thompson blocks Butler. Udrich, Green, and Evans have not come out of the game yet as Udrich's pass was behind Dante Green.
The Mavericks needed to close that gap before halftime. There's just under 3 minutes to go, and they have done just that. Can they take the lead before halftime?
Correa with a lob pass. Oh, that's a great catch by Chandler. He was able to gather it with one hand. Mavericks haven't led since the very early moments of the game. Chandler with a defensive play, gets the steal, swats it back out. Now on the run, Butler loses the ball, punched it to Kidd, who tried to make a touch pass to Marion. Deflected, and Kidd has it in the corner. With a rebound. Jeter, Udrich, Evans, Jason Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins, the lineup. And it is Udrich rising, and he got the bounce to put the Kings in front by 4. In the second.
Kidd could take Jeter down low and post him up. That would create a problem for Jeter.
Terry sets the screen. Dirk gets free and swishes. And back to a 2-point game. 1 minute. Kidd, Terry, Butler, Dirk, and Haywood the lineup. Jason Thompson, third year from Rider University in New Jersey. Gave the ball up to Udrich. The drive. He is fouled.
Haywood with those 2 fouls, I thought maybe we might, but he enabled a teammate to get it because of what he was doing.
Finds Jason Terry. Obviously, the idea is 2 for 1. They do get that. Terry missed the 3. It boomerangs right back to him. He drives and kicks to Dirk. Finds Haywood. Haywood fouled. He can tie the game.
Again, that's Nowitzki again, getting the assist, making the pass. He made the finish, and
a lane violation was called on Dallas. The free throw is no good anyway.
The new 24, all he's got to do is run the shot clock down and get the last shot.
Long pass down to Marion. Marion in the lane. Tough shot, no good. Will get it back and doesn't get the bounce. The Mavericks had a chance to go in front. But they will at least only be down by 1 going to the locker room.
How about Butler getting the ball over there?
The Kings shot 63% in the first quarter. They shot 33% in the second quarter. The Mavs shot 58% in the first, then 50% in the second. Sacramento up by 4 as he drills a 3. Butler along 2 and good.
Yeah, good rhythm that time. Really good rhythm.
And a 20-second timeout by Butler. Accelerates into the lane. Dirk into the paint. D'Alembert knocks it away. Udrih on the fast break. Against Kidd, he was fouled. And it was on a pass, so down 12 is actually get in front. They tied it, but they haven't been able to go on top. That's D'Alembert hitting on the baseline J.
That's about as far away.
Stevenson has it knocked away by Evans, recovers. Caron Butler, baseline jumper, late in the shot clock, hits bottom.
2 points. The game wears on, they get a little tired.
Stevenson for the lead. Chandler punches it outside, but it's grabbed by Dante Green. Udrih on the fast break, into Kidd, basket, will count. The foul is on Kidd.
His work goes, there's Kidd. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, he's not in the restricted area, that's for sure.
Now Udrih puts him up by 5 from here in the third. Step back, no. Butler gave it up. And now Dante Green almost got the steal. Butler to the basket, and he's fouled.
Catch the Kings and get that lead. The longer.
Kings have 1 team foul. Dallas has 2 so far here in the third. Green for the baseline, in and out.
Mavericks need some fast break points. The entire first half, Mark, 0 fast break points.
And no fast break points here to start this quarter. Kidd on the drive with the finish and foul.
And right now, the Mavericks find themselves within 1.
2 of those guys who logged heavy minutes in the first half are already out of the game here early in the third for Sacramento. Green and Cousins. Evans drives. Wild shot goes in. Over Chandler, he got that.
Time he gets it.
3-point Sacramento lead. Kidd pulls up, won't go. Chandler swats it off the glass. Kings come away with it. Evans for 3. And he hits it. Dirk Nowitzki and the rest of the Mavericks could use that help from Caron Butler.
Well, those are impressive numbers. That's quite a difference.
Kidd tees up a 3. Kidd hits a 3. Out of the timeout, slicing Sacramento's lead in half.
See what Dallas does coming out of that timeout. They stay man-to-man. Stevenson on Evans, that's the key matchup. And Kidd on Udrih.
And Udrih hits a 3-pointer. I got to hand it to Sacramento. They have not wilted here. It's performed well. He has 12 points for the game, also 5 assists. Dribble drive, Evans, and a pretty finish.
Stevenson took a shot. They've got to move inside.
Stevenson tried to do that. Knocked away, though, by Sacramento. And a steal, no! Yeah, Dallas will get it. Caron Butler. And now Stevenson is alone. That's got to be a clear path foul on Evans. 7 points for the game here in the second half. It's the roll on the first free throw. It's depending on what transpires here with these free throws. They make both of those. This ended up being a 5-point trip down the floor for Dallas. Omri Caspi got a 3.
A very good 3-point shooter.
38% this year. The lead is 9.
Kind of becoming a 3-point contest.
And that is a 3-point foul.
Side to side and then attack the basket. Or attack it right up the middle.
Terry made the first of 3. 10 points, 6.5% from the floor. But tonight he's made 3 for 6 and having Caspi's 3-pointer. Going to the basket. Blocked by Chandler. Jason Thompson gets turned away. Jason Kidd steps back to the arc.
That's good back cut. That's good basketball there.
Terry pulled up, missed baseline. Marion goaltended by D'Alembert.
Hit the glass.
Down by 4, Dallas. Kidd on the fast break. Loses it on the floor to get it back. Looking for someone. They find Terry. Rolls it to Kidd. Look at this scramble. Dallas keeps it. Unbelievable. And now Terry drives and is fouled.
I thought we were looking at soccer the way the ball was rolling around out there on the floor.
Going to third. Here's Kidd losing it. On the floor, finds Terry, who punched it back to Kidd, and Kidd passing for the seat of his pants to Hayward. Defensively had a lane to drive the lane.
Takes the ball pressure off of Evans is what it does.
He's on the forward point. Inside, Cousins, fouled by Butler. He needs one more rebound to post his third double-double of the season. Missed a second. Caspi steered it. Butler gives chase. Got it for Dallas. Or go in front. Inside of 3 minutes remaining. Third quarter. Terry to the baseline. Went right. Hit the shot.
First time in a long time, is it?
Here, Bob, with 9 straight points scored by Dallas. However,
very dangerous player.
Cousins makes the first of 2.
We're talking about Elson Francisco.
Tyreek Evans, that's a long two-pointer, no good. And Butler gets taken out. The shot was missed by Evans.
Good defensive rebound. Gets pushed in the back. Actually, Cousins comes away the worse for wear.
So it will be a moment before Dirk returns, as Butler has even the score at 78. Guys didn't even play in the first half. Jeter. Landry slipped the pick, got in the lane, lost the ball. Maria just went in a moment ago. Kidd's out. Once again, the Mavericks trying to go back in front. And Butler does it. Their first lead since 5-3. Cousins had a size advantage. Could have shot it over Terry. Could have tried to do something against Terry, but they'll get it to him. Down the post, and Dirk strips. But the loose ball was gobbled up by Landry, and he dunks. Well, the Mavericks come to Sacramento tonight, and they are getting more than they bargained for. Paul Westphal changed the Kings starting lineup, wanting more offense. He put Udrih and DeMarcus Cousins in the lineup tonight, and they have matched the Mavericks shot for shot. As a matter of fact, they've led the vast majority of the game, in front by 12 in the second quarter, in front by 9 in the third quarter. The Mavericks got a brief lead late in the third, but the Kings tied it, and that's where we stand going to the fourth. Bob Ortigal. 80-80 as we start the fourth, and Francisco Garcia nearly banked one in. Dallenberg's follow, he's fouled. He's 11 of 18 on free throws. Made the first. 28th in a lead. With that one of Westfall's getting those guys ready for the stretch drive. Dallenberg against Dirk, and he loses the handle on it. Dallenberg looked all out of sorts, and the Mavericks on the run take the lead. Barea gives it to them.
You see what happens at the other end of the floor. High percentage shot.
Landry drives. Landry fouled. Well, now the problem for Dallas here, but just 65 this year. Haywood screens. Terry drives. Dirk from the corner. He hits it. Nothing but net for Nowitzki at Dallas. Defense for Dallas.
Baseline drive, baseline drift.
Let's see if they can fluster Sacramento with that zone. Cross-court pass. Francisco Garcia. Got it. That's a three. 21st three-pointer of the season. It's all bench guys right now for Sacramento. And a big block by Landry coming over against Barea.
And have 2 arm bars or 2 hands in the back.
10 to shoot. Underneath. That's Garcia from Puchetter. Going into it. Garcia, quick trigger three. Got it. A personal 7-0 run for the native of the Dominican Republic. Let's hope it pays dividends here in the fourth quarter. Terry down low to Haywood. Haywood goes up in traffic and gets the dunk. And the road win against the Clippers in the third game of the season. Tonight, game number 20. Dallas tried to make it 9 straight wins. Baseline J. Dallenberg. Throw into Barea. Again, the shot clock goes back to 14. Barea drives and got it up off the glass. Landry blocked it. Throw in baseline. Garcia right to Caspi. Quick shot, good. They were lights out in the first, and they've been pretty much lights out here in the fourth. Jason Terry, baseline jumper. That goes. Swished it home. Dallas keeps answering. They got to get stops, though. And that is a foul.
That's an offensive foul.
Offside rebound for Omri Caspi. Garcia runs the floor. Down to D'Alembert. And that's another offensive foul. And this time, I think Barea is the one who draws it, and rather badly. And Kidd is now 2 for 8 tonight with the air ball three-pointer. 6.5 minutes to play. Leaner, Udrich banked it home. Oh, the prayer was answered. And the Kings set up shop. Here's Evans working over Barea. Got double team help. Udrich from the elbow and good. 9-point lead. Timeout Dallas. Big moment of the game, quite obviously, with Dallas down by 9 coming out of a timeout. We're down to 5:15 to play. Terry in the paint from Kidd. Scores quickly.
Good execution on that play. Very fair question.
Chandler came back into the timeout. DeMarcus Cousins with a spin move and got blocked. Good defense by Dallas. Jason Terry attacking. And a foul is called on Udrich. Udrich now has 5 fouls.
Definitely got him with his body. What he tried to get was a strip, Mark. Here.
Only 2 points in the second half.
He did get bumped in the back.
Garcia off the inbounds pass. He'll go to the line for 2. Offensive foul, yeah.
He threw his leg out.
Yeah, foul on Garcia, but he pulled the Reggie Miller move.
See there?
Yeah.
Threw that leg out. That's a really good call. That's an alert.
To Cousins. Shot clock is at 2. Wild shot. And Chandler throws it up ahead. They didn't stop play for the shot clock violation. And Dirk, that's a basket. It was goaltended, but went in anyway. And 6 straight for Dallas, and a timeout is called now. But now trying to make it 9 straight, the Mavericks find themselves in a very tough battle. Down by 3 on the road, second night of a back-to-back. Cousins just got a steal. And Cousins listed at 6'11", goes high to get the steal. Now Evans over Chandler, got the bounce. And the Kings off a big defensive play with 6 on the shot clock. Using a Landry screen, spins. They go into the corner, and the shot was missed by Cousins, and then a foul is coming here on
Landry, I believe.
Yes, and that is 4 in the quarter on the Kings.
Chandler's left shoulder.
Down low to Dirk. Dirk over Landry, got it. 1 possession game at 101-98 with 2:12 to go. To Evans. Evans is not much of a jump shooter. It's late in the clock. He drives, he hangs, and he doesn't get it to go. Cousins fell down. The Mavericks might have a numbers situation. Barea, the lob. Chandler the catch, but he misses. He got it back and was fouled. One
pass was there.
Put it right up. Chandler the catch, just couldn't get the finish, and then Garcia fouls him. It's all about points. 1 down. Missed the second. Finds Landry. Landry to spin move. Cousins in the lane. Cousins, a couple of shot fakes, but he missed a chippy. Loose ball, Barea has it. Terry has leaked out. He can tie it. He down for the dunk.
Battling inside. Coming away with a defensive rebound. Keep your head up, look down the floor.
This is 2003 again, the Mavericks and the Kings. DeMarcus Cousins inside, misses the chippy. And then Barea, another heads-up pass. Found Terry on the snowbird. Terry showing off the hops, gets the dunk, and it's tied. See, that's what Sacramento wants. It's Kidd guarding. Now you got Cousins. Cousins making a move. In the lane on Chandler. The hook shot in and out. Chandler gathers the rebound. He was fouled with 53.5 to play.
Very, very hard to make up deficits, but they have done that and get back in it. Chandler with a defense there again. Chandler with a rebound. Cousins fouls him.
He gets the rebound. Got fouled. He's right-handed. It's his left wrist. First one good. That breaks the tie. That it's 10 more makes. And it is. At the start. Controls the possession. Then rifles it to Tyreek Evans. with 8 on the shot clock. Evans wants to drive and does. Down low, Landry is blocked, and Dirk comes away with the ball. Kidd was tripped, and there's a foul called again on Sacramento.
That Chandler did not foul. He kept the arm straight up in the air.
Free throw. It's a 4-point lead. The Mavericks are making their free throws down the stretch. 105-101. Quickly driving. Udrih to Cousins for the dunk at 21.3. It goes into Dirk. Back to Kidd. Racing up the floor, Kidd. Obviously, Sacramento wants to foul. Here's a pass that goes to Chandler. Loose ball to Barea. He's fouled by Udrih at 11.8.
Kidd made 2.
But Barea misses the first. The Mavs have a full and a 20.
Well, Westfall's going to he'll take the timeout.
Oh, no, he missed them both, and they will take the timeout. The Kings could tie it or shoot for the win. And Francisco Garcia. A 2 to tie, a 3 for the lead or the win. Cousins driving, deflection. It's caught in the corner. 6 seconds to go. Landry the drive. Steal, Jason Terry. Throws it up ahead to Kidd, and it's all over. Dallas hangs on to win. They make the defensive play. The run that has put Dallas in front after they were down 99-90, Bob.
Well, close games. If the Mavericks should get it close, they always have a pretty good feeling. They're very confident. They're very well coached in situations like that. Big play right there. Nowitzki out front, and then a battle inside. Barea comes away with that one. And Terry.
The team leader in steals per game, Jason Terry, with the intercept. And that saves the day for the Mavericks, who make it 9 straight wins.